Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Voidling Bound. It is a monster collection, third-person shooter roguelite where you are effectively capturing, hatching, and raising these creatures and using them to go out on missions on an alien world. It's real and neat. I played the demo for this a little while ago. Really enjoyed it. A little while ago, last year, really enjoyed it, and now it's out on Steam, so I figured I'd dive in.
Humanity's insatiable thirst for knowledge has always been its hubris. By exploring the edge of the universe, we might have gone too far, flown too close to a star. In our search for the next frontier, we met the wrath of a deadly parasite. Relentless monstrosities, spreading like a plague. Their presence blackens the lands, festering, corrupting, and consuming everything in their path. We named it the Legion. Worlds fell. Our strongest weapons failed. Lush, thriving planets were hollowed into lifeless husks. As extinction loomed and hope had all but vanished, a small group of field biologists discovered a mysterious type of space creature, the Voidlings. Though resilient and adaptable, they stood no chance on their own, but they held a hidden strength, the possibility to evolve and resist the Legion. Thus, the Voidling-bound program was born, sending trained specialists, the Wranglers, to neural bind with Voidlings, connecting their minds and forging a symbiotic alliance. Through this connection, Wranglers can accelerate the creature's evolution and wield their full potential to fight the dreadful disease. Together, Wranglers and Voidlings, bound as one, now stand as the last line of defense in our fight for survival.
Like how the window matches my, bubble helmet in terms of shape. Actually, not just the window, the doors do too. I wonder if they did that intentionally. I hope so, because that's kind of a fun, repeated element. Visual element? Motif? There we go. Also really love these spaceships. Finally, wait, come see me in the main deck for the mission brief. Oh, left control for sprint. Glad you suited up fast, Wrangler. The situation's critical. Virio's ground team, Alpha, meant to secure data on Voidlings before our arrival is missing in action, likely dead, taken by the Legion. We thought the mission was a loss, but somehow Henry spotted a survivor of Voidling. It's safely on board now, ready for neural binding. Still, ecosystems are vanishing by the hour, and we can't act without concrete data. We need to access the team's research if we want any chance to save the fauna. The team's base is off the coast. Legion spawns have already tore through it. So resistance should be light, perfect for a first mission. Find the radio tower, bring it online. It's probably half buried under the Legion's tumors. With their data, we can locate safe zones, track surviving Voidlings, and plan counterattacks. And grab any Voidling samples while you're out there. Leon will know what to do with them. For now, head to the Vivarium. Henry's there, taking care of our new recruit. He'll fill you in. Okay. Morning, Greenhorn. Crowd treating you all right, or are you still feeling like warmed up sludge? I was thawed out last week and still can't hold down breakfast, but hey, I got you covered anyway. Found a partner for you a couple days back. Fella's been pacing ever since. Guess it wants you to take it for a walk. Queepack is straight out of what's left of Virio's jungle. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. It's got all the charm of a potato with googly eyes, but don't let the blank stare fool you. There's a clever spark in there, and that saliva melts through Legion spawns like butter on a griddle. It's quick, it's sturdy, and it has just enough bite. Perfect for your first run. Alright, enough jawing. Head down to the Vivarium, say hi to your new buddy. Don't screw it up, yeah? First Voidling, something special. Might need to poke around a bit to spot it. The slippery little bugger's always hiding. If it's got acid spit, I'd be terrified of interacting with this thing. To some degree. It's cute horrifying. But yeah, that thing could just spit and melt your face off. Easy. Luckily, they seem to like pats. He is kind of fleshy. Well, we can pet it. They're cute. Whole game's adorable. Yeah, like I said, really enjoyed the demo for this and have been super stoked to, like, they've contacted me about, like, the demo getting updated and some other things, but it's like, no, I really want to focus on, playing this when it actually comes out. So, no bonus, so Stubby Hair is no bonus for base module, Discreet Fringe, Shy Ridge, Modest Crest. So these will actually change their stats just a little bit, but we don't have anything. We do have a leveling system, so we can increase our fire rate, our movement speed, and our crit chance by a little bit. We can shorten our reload duration, cooldown reduction, ultimate fire rate, and healing modifier. Health, vitality, and stamina, elemental damage bonus, or attack power. I actually think we might want to invest in strength here. I don't know if upgrading, getting my attack power up to 2 doubles the damage or what, but seems like it's worth it. I think long term I'm going to want to go for speed. Maybe? We'll see. Neurobind connection in progress. Voidling bound. Cute little buddy. Now it's time to fire it down to the planet. Or are we just doing a space elevator, actually? Okay, never mind. Oh, is the ship just right there, then? Oh, that seems a lot safer. Okay, so I can collect these for loot. We will need them for a wide variety of things. Oh, shift is for like a dash. And we want to shoot the goop. Yeah, and I want to keep an eye out for any other kind of lootables, because there are secrets and other things that you can find, but maybe not on this map. Okay, primary attack will deplete your stamina. You can restore your stamina faster than normal. Press R before it runs out completely. Legion spawns will ooze energy blobs on death that regenerates your stamina. Collect them to tactically avoid exhaustion. Anything down there? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, so if I let everything run out completely, it probably takes longer to reload. It looks like they have a pretty clear weak point. Shoot for the blob face. Oh, seem to be going well. Oh, do I have a... Oh, I've got a melee hit as well. Alright, keep that in mind. Let's see, that's a healing flower. Which I don't think we need to... I don't think we need any healing. Grab it anyway for reasons. Looks like we do have a double jump. So that'll be useful for kind of avoiding some hits. Is there anything up here? I don't know. No. There's some question of, like, how interactable is the terrain? I think for the most part it's not. The next level is definitely a lot more like... the next level is definitely much more, like, open-ended. Okay, those kicks are actually pretty good. Ow. Ow. Okay, yeah, melee's got some merits. Okay, enter door. Random things to clear out in here. On like a visual level, this gives me a lot of Journey to the Savage Planet vibes. Like the aesthetic chosen and the kind of gooped up planet and whatnot. I like it. I liked that game a lot. And okay, is this something I can interact with? I wasn't sure if there was anything other than loot. Because I would expect there to be like a collectible in here, but it looks like no, it was just currency. Oh, fair enough. I don't remember if there's like a map I can pull. I guess it's okay. Don't really matter. Man, let's see. I've been paying any attention recently. The Summer Games Festival is going on right now. Or maybe it's ended. I have no idea. I haven't paid any attention. I've looked a little bit at some of the games being announced, but a lot of them are just like really falling prey to that kind of like hyper-realistic modern look. And in such like an absurdly bland way. And this has got that like really nice chunky kind of pseudo-cartoony that I think I will always favor as like a visual style over a lot. I think I'm a little bit more of a like, give me hand-painted visuals. I think this is a little bit less on the hand-painted style. But it's got that like, I don't know. Let's see, areas infected by the malignant heart need to be cleansed, destroy all the tumors in the area to expose the malignant heart. Right. Because we're trying to get the boss to show up. Oh, and that's... That's where the boss is going to show up when it does. Assuming it's a boss. On the other side of that. Juvenile sore. Ugh. Now, is there a reason for me to run around in here? Not seeing much, no. Now, do we just break this thing? Oh, no, there it is. Greater festering hives. Ah, we have to wait for it to get out. Oop. Don't stand in the middle of that. Oh, am I taking damage due to sheer proximity on this stuff? It's probably gooping me. Yeah, it's the goop on the ground that was hurting me. Something about the, like, hitting sound effect, hitting their face sound effects. I think it's specifically kind of going ring-a-ding-a-ding. To be like, hey, you're critting them in the weak point. I'm assuming. This feels very satisfying. Look at that. Clear. Okay, on to the next phase. From that, away from you. I don't think I benefit from taking all of the goop out, apart from just giving myself more environment to kind of have as a workable fighting arena. Yeah, the light dinging noise as you hit them in the face is actually kind of satisfying. It's just minor enough that you know it's there, but not loud enough that it's annoying. Just a small confirmation that, yeah, you are getting them in the weak point. Alright. Activity completed. So we get an organic mutagen, a pyromutagen, and research points. Nice work, Wrangler. Leon wants a word. He's been in a rough spot, so don't take his attitude too personally. Frankly, I'd have bet against you, Wrangler, but somehow you've managed to stumble into success. Don't expect applause, but I suppose this merits a proper introduction. I'm Leon Schrodinger, renowned scientist, chief of Gen Life's Legion program, and, as of late, tragically marooned in your tin can. Luckily for you, it appears I am destined to assist you as your highly overqualified personal geneticist. To start, I've reviewed the report on your first Voidling-bound mission. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's dismal. I won. Neural binding connection performance subpar. Voidling genetic data, disastrous at best. But credit where credit's due, the research samples you brought should be enough to work with the devices I finished engineering earlier. Follow me, Wrangler. Shall we begin with the evolution chamber? It's time to surpass nature's failures and craft true apex genetics. Power up the chamber. I'll leave you the honor. Okay. Evolve your Voidlings to gain new abilities by infusing mutagens into their DNA. Mutagens come in all elemental varieties and are required to evolve Voidlings in a given elemental strand. Alright, reveal evolution. So we have 2. So we can go this way, get the Pyro element, highly effective against Legion spawns and an unknown faction, or organic. So, overview. Tropical versus desert. Rare, rare. What did I do last time? I think they both do damage over time effects. That one's got like an acid rain. That one's got a fireball. No, they both have about the same. Yeah, what did I pick last time? Yeah, so the last time I went for the organic because I didn't have any pyro element. This time I do. So let's give it a shot. So, burning orange eye, swift tail feathers, reveal evolutions. So now I can do extra stuff by spending resources. So we can either do explosive shot, explosive projectiles at a slower fire rate, or chaotic projectiles at a high fire rate and burn targets on hit. Well, sadly, I can do neither. I don't have enough resources. And that's fine. Excellent. The mutagens we inserted are stabilizing, as I anticipated. The Voidling should easily dispose of the Legion spawn's defenses. Let's move to the Cerebrum Enhancer, a precise apparatus meant to implement genetically engineered biosynapses and stimulate new cognitive functions. Research samples acquired from Legion spawns and flora can be sent to the Cerebrum Enhancer to enhance your Voidling's capabilities. They're acquired per species. All future Voidlings of the same type will share the same progress. That is so nice. Okay, so we can get Slurp Rocket, large projectile that explodes on impact, hurts nearby enemies while leaving a damage over time puddle. I mean, might as well grab it. We already have that. We already have that, and let it rain. Let's grab all of them, seeing as it's unlocked for everybody. So now what do we want? Increase melee damage, dash distance, slash range, explosion damage, explosion radius, optimal range, and fire rate. Let's see. Projectile speed, projectile accuracy. Fifth bullet does double damage. Every 40 launch projectiles in a row, gain a bonus fire rate stack. Yeah, so I could pay for the more expensive stuff. Maybe. I think I'll go for the bonus damage. But it's not a bad idea for me to pick up at least a handful of the, like, really cheap upgrades. Go for those two? Alright, that should be good enough. I like to specialize, but I might as well spread it out. This is good work, but we need more research samples to achieve anything above mediocre. Collect them diligently. They're the foundation for your Voidling's progress. Before you go, Rachel insists on seeing you for a briefing, but remember, it's my insights that will drive your success. Then there's this here, but I don't know what I can do with that. So it looks like sprinting is just a toggle, which is nice. Hello! Data's flowing in, and it isn't good. Legion spawns are spreading their plague like a wildfire. And voidlings are on the brink of extinction. We've detected a lesion infection targeting one of the last known Quepec sanctuaries. This natural shelter falls. We lose the species and our foothold, so defend it at all costs. But remember, this isn't just about saving them. We need to evolve them and make them strong enough to fight back. So again, keep an eye out for research samples. The mission's a real test, Wrangler. You're dropping into a hot zone. Time to see what you're made of. Good luck. Fortunately, the text is just a little small and the font is making my dyslexia unhappy with me. Oh well. Okay. It boosted the damage last time. So we have this. So we gained some additional agility, but that's about it. So, do we keep pushing attack power? The problem is I have no idea how attack power scales here. Elemental damage bonus, status effect damage multiplier. Reload duration, ultimate cooldown, ultimate fill rate, and healing. Better fire rate, better crit chance. I mean, I guess going for hard agility and strength isn't the worst idea. Otherwise, I could start going for essence and try and go for like a burn build. Currently, I have no burns. Let's just go for agility. Call it good enough. Link Voidling. Have I picked my animation yet? Or not my animation, my destination? If this drops me in the same mission, I'll bail. Nope, this is different. So this is just a survival mission. Yeah, so I could do burning patches on the ground. Okay, E to execute low health enemies. Ooh, that might be something to keep in mind. Okay. Avoid the damage. Yeah, I don't know if executing low health enemies really has much of a benefit. Apart from it just killing them a little faster. Gotta watch out for their attacks. Because, yeah, a lot of their attacks... Oh, got a thing? Ultimate ability. Okay, so I can use that when I'm surrounded. Well, no sense using it here. It doesn't seem like executions are amazingly good. Okay, we have the Pestilent Mother Spore. Well, you certainly look like somebody I want to use my ult on. Or try to, at the very least. Okay, aim for the googlies. Doesn't seem like those guys really explode or anything. Probably just going to hit it in the face with an explosive. Go from here. It doesn't seem like I need to worry too hard about getting my stuff back either. Damn, there's a lot of them. I guess it is the Mother Sore. She do spawn more. Oh, I can just mash the reload button. Maybe. Okay, there's that. Just keep avoiding. I'm pretty sure she just does a ton of damage based on... raw proximity more than anything else. That's okay. And I'm picking up some heals here somehow. Grab that. Give him some fire. That's good damage. Might still be better to use that. Let's see. Might still be better to use that against groups of enemies rather than a boss, but who knows. Now, I know there's stars for completing these in different ways, but who knows. Well, hopefully this gets me enough pyromutant. Yeah, should give me plenty. Incredible job, Wrangler, but we can't rest. I have another mission on the table. Fantastic work at the jungle maw cauldrons. Queepecs are gathering again, even spotted a few gilliks roaming the area. But we're not done. The Legion has overrun the plateaus overlooking the jungle, the Crimson Mesa. It used to be a thriving feeding ground for multiple Voidling species, and it needs cleansing. With shelter and food proximity, these Voidlings should start to produce offspring again. Go Voidling-bound Wrangler. If you haven't already, check in with Leon to use the resources you gathered. So I think eventually I get to actually choose where we're going. But maybe not yet. Well, first and foremost, let's evolve this poor bugger. Okay, so we can do explosive projectiles at a slow fire rate, or chaotic projectiles at a high rate of fire and burn targets on hit. I think I'm going to go for the Scorch Field. Sounds kind of fun. Okay, so we have a Goofy Gland and some other stuff. Let's see what evolutions we can get off this sucker. So we can either go left. Quick projectile that explodes into multiple blazing embers, applying burn to enemies hit. So it's a Scatter Bomb secondary ability, or passes through... Shoot a projectile that passes through enemies and spawns explosives along its path. After a short period of time, the explosives detonate. Well, I can't afford it, but that looks awesome. I also want to see if there's a convergent evolution over here between organic and not. Okay. So now he's got a nice scatter shot. And go from here. So we can get increased projectile accuracy by 75%. Which I'm going to grab, since this guy's got quote-unquote chaotic projectiles to begin with. I'll just snag that for the time being. Alright. Let's see how Toasty Boy does. Let's see. Do we actually want to... Yeah, Goofy Gland also gives it some agility. Do I want to start investing in status effects? I think so. Because, yeah, I want to see if I can just set things on fire and have them burn for a while. Is this going to be the first big exploration area? I think so. Whee! Well, this is a very fun fire rate. Okay. Yeah, so this is the first, like, full exploration area. The first one was pretty linear, mostly a tutorial. Second one was obviously an arena. This one, we kind of have free reign to go wherever, do whatever. Problem is, there's a lot of stuff to go find. Oh gosh, my ammo capacity leaves much to be desired. Oh well. I'll make it work. Okay. So we want to, one, probably go into my settings and actually turn down my sound effects a little bit. This gun is going to be a lot punchier than the other ones. There we go. So we want to start going far off the beaten path because there's going to be a bunch of dudes. There's going to be a bunch of dudes where we wouldn't normally be able to spot them. And also, of course, resources and cool collectibles. And progression options. What I'm looking for is eggs. Because pretty soon, if not here, we can actually just get a new guy. This was an issue in the demo, though, because there was some stuff that, like, just wasn't in the game. Maybe. At least the demo that I played, there was, like, one thing I was just... knew I was missing. Had no idea how to find it. Okay, that's definitely... This is a no-go zone. Well, I guess let's just go back down here for the moment. But I'm assuming they added whatever was missing into the game at this point. There we go. I'm digging the scatter shots on this one. Because I just have to hose an enemy for a smidge. And they burn. Do have to check if I'm able to stack more than one stack of burn here. Because I think that's going to be extremely important for how effective this character is long term. Because if I can stack like 6-10 stacks of burn and really get that going, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, do we have anything else here? Got a gross bulb thing with another egg. Grab this. I like the fact that this isn't just like a full linear exploration. Well, maybe not linear exploration. It's got a little bit of that collectathon in it. And on a personal level, I've really been missing collectathons lately. Small little games that are just kind of fun to play. You run around, you grab goodies. Oh, there's a third egg, a golden egg. Okay, it doesn't look like I have anything else here. I'm not spotting anything new. Is this something I can get into? I can enter this building. Little elemental rift. Some more organic essence. How many of these come back on repeat forays? Forays. Looks like I might actually be able to get into that other building. Oh, they go down quick. Yeah, can I go in this one? No. So this one's a no-go zone, and I'm not seeing anything else around here that looks collectible. Yeah, off the beaten path. So we'll just keep it going. Yeah, just, I don't know, missing, I don't want to say small, fun games. Games for the sake of just gameplay. There have been a lot of, like, incremental games that definitely, like, embody the game for game's sake design philosophy. But I'm missing out on, like, the more high production value side of things. Okay. Let's take these guys out. Okay, we definitely can get above one stack of burn. We're getting a lot of these floaters. Now, if I could get homing on this character, oh boy. That would be the dream. Lightly? It'd be a dream. Having just a bunch of burning swarm projectiles. Let's see. Do we just kind of keep going? Unfortunately, I've just been following a path set by the fact that there's just a bunch of enemies to fight. I'll be able to go back for sure. Go here. Grab these. Nice fire elemental essence. Should be able to make it. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else. It's blocking me from getting in that door. So hopefully this is going to guide me through most of the remaining little secret side paths, but who knows? Oh, that's just a bunch of experience. Okay. So I think that's where I came from. Yeah, this is this whole side area that I was kind of pulled away from. Watch my damage a little. But not hugely. Ow. Jumped right into that one. Oop. Got it. Another elemental rift. Okay, do we have anything else here? Plants, something out back. And more plant. Looks like that might be all here. I also really like the environments. Like, it is a very restricted exploration zone, but it doesn't feel like it. You know, you have these jungle trees disappearing into the space below. It gives it a nice sense of place without actually being too big. This is another thing if I want to, like, bellyache about, like, modern games for a little while. I really am super tired of about how big so many games just are. For what feels like largely no reason or minimal benefit for being super big. I love the fact that you can just mash the reload button. Because it's not like I'm reloading bullets. I am a creature. Well, sort of. I'm piloting a creature. Got him. Torch him well. Let's see. What do we have here? Sad part is I'm trying to think of the, like, mechanics for this thing reloading, and I'm thinking it's just, like, clearing its throat or something. Just, might as well actually use my secondaries. I haven't felt compelled to use my ult yet. Mostly because I don't need to. Haven't been a whole lot of situations where I'm being beset by large quantities of enemies clustered together enough. Got a silver egg from that. Yeah, I'd originally assumed that this was maybe a little bit more open-worldy. Not as effective as I would have liked it to be. Oh well. But I'm kind of glad it isn't. It doesn't really need it. Is that everything here? Not quite. Get them all. Alright, there we go. Oh, there's something in here. I'm definitely hearing the guys up above splorching at me. You know, oh gosh. The Legion kind of reminds, or the Legion as an enemy kind of reminds me of the, what were they called? What? Nice going, bozo. Yeah, what were the enemies called in Chex Quest? The big slimy dudes. I legitimately do not remember. I'm gonna go back and play Chex Quest again at some point. Maybe. I don't think it's a requirement. I played the remake, which was fun, shockingly short. Okay, is there anything I'm missing? Because you always got to double check. A bit of healing here. Oh, if there's something I've missed it. We can always come back. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I know there's a couple of plants around the outside here for me to collect. Nothing down there, though. Nothing on the other side of that. Keep going for the little guys. Also, I know this is going to sound weird. Also been really happy for this trend of games where you go around shooting goop. Oh, it did get me. Rude. Because there was this, there was the gunk, there was, I mean, kind of sort of Power Wash Sim. And realistically, Power Wash Sim is probably the original inspiration for games where you de-gunk the environment. Okay, anything left? Nope. Looks like that's all of it. We want to leave that healing. Because we got a boss fight to clear. Got any other bad lads here? Not strictly. Alright. Seeping Ooze Overlord. Not invincible anymore. And we want to just get rid of all the gunk in my immediate vicinity. Okay, can't get rid of that gunk. Fair. So is 5 the upper limit on fire? Looks like it is. Seems like the other trick with a fire is to kind of keep it up. You know, I don't have to constantly hit him. I just have to hit him enough that that fire is constantly burning. Got him big. Is he dead yet? No. I think he's lost his fire stacks, but it's fine. I'm just trying to clear out. There it goes. That was easy. Damn. Yeah, going for the fire status effects, kind of fun. There's the reward for cleaning up the rest of the goop here. Doesn't look like it. Well, let's see if I found everything. I sincerely hope so. Collection? Nope. So I've missed something. Mutagens found, and then less than 5 minutes. So we'll have to come back for more. I don't know what the stars get me. There was one mutagen missing last time too, so wherever it is, it's sneaky hidden. Well, we got some eggs. That'll be fun to play with. Buddy! Great work, Wrangler. Henry's buzzing about your latest find. Go see him before he tries to hatch it himself. Alright, buddy. Unfortunately, it is time for me to now replace you, I think. Unless they make your starting one actually good. Because last time it was common and boring. Well, Wrangler, you cleared out that lesion-ridden mess like a pro. You even got Mother Nature tipping her hat. Left you the best Wrangler's treat imaginable. A Voidling egg. I've managed more eggs than I can count. But this one's different. Special. It's your first hatch, of course. Get yourself to the hatchery, pronto. You don't want to keep me hanging. So I got several eggs from that. Yeah, I think it was 1 silver, a gold. Well, hold F to incubate. It's not like I can pick and choose any one specific. Alright, Voidling Nature. You just hatched a special Voidling that possesses a nature. Nature improves an attribute, allowing it to go beyond its normal limits. Natures can come in 3 distinct rarities. Each rarity level boosts its effect furthermore. Keep hatching to discover them all. Okay, so we've got a agile Queepak, an exceptionally witty Queepak. Ooh. So this one's a little bit more spread out. This one is all essence. And then a Glick. I'll send to the inventory. A Glick. Saw some of them roam in the jungle, but who knew? A new Voidling with cryo potential. On Vireo? Ice can't believe it. Leon's been yapping about pushing more evolutions. Got the hang of the evolution chamber now, right? Feed this Glick those cryo mutagens you picked up. Let's find out what this frosty little pup can do. I'll add some variety to your lineup and keep Leon busy poking at your latest discovery. Win-win. Hit the Sanctuary console first to pick your next ice maker. Alright, Wrangler. You set the bar high. I'm picturing the vivarium glittering with all kinds of Voidlings. Go make it happen. Alright, my Wrangler rank has gone up. Alright, level up. Discover and document genes to increase your Wrangler rank. Genes are discovered every time you evolve a Voidling into an undiscovered path. Raising your Wrangler rank will give you access to powerful new upgrades and unlock new missions. Discover them all. Cute. Select a common Glick as your companion. What if I had an uncommon Glick? Okay, Sanctuary Council, Sanctuary Menu, Inventory. Okay. So, oh, this one's full on mutated. Has an extra jump. Yo. Yeah, so the one that we start with is a superior Glick. Or not Glick, Queepak. But this one is mutated. Might even have a different element, too. Fast stream of slow-moving projectiles. Snowplow. Wait, yeah, so we got an ice Queepak. That's fun. Okay, so this one's witty. I'm going to put these guys in the sanctuary. I don't think we really need them. Okay. Buckbar kinetic drop. Same thing? Yeah. And then evolve a Glick. Alright, reveal evolutions. So we have Cryo Element or Pyro Element. Oh, right. I'd given this guy the Pyro Element the last time. Gives him a shotgun and some other stuff. Seems like it's kind of the same. Tricky. Okay. Let's see if it yells at me because I do want to see my weird mutant. And what he requires. Because having a weird mutant sounds like... Oh, golden egg voidlings are already fully evolved. Huh. Huh. Okay, well, that saves me the juice. I guess I'll put them back in here. What if I... No, they've probably got it specific. It'd be interesting if I only had found a golden egg one and the game freaks out at me and it's like, can't do that, buddy. All right, well, in that case, we can go cryo this time. Okay, what else we got? So we have 20 lob projectiles in a wide area, or 15 low spread projectiles. I think going for specific rather than spread. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have enough cryo. So leap slam with glaciers or a storm. Alright. Along your adventure, you might see interest markers showing your non-critical elements that require your attention. Have a look. Wrangler, I picked up something unexpected on the radar. Leon wants a word. He'll fill you in. So I can also upgrade this guy some more. Oh, good. I don't have to go get a Queepec to do this. Let's see. Increase projectile speed. Every 5th bullet does double damage. 40th launch projectile gains fire rate. Fire rate, fire rate, fire rate. Damage, damage, damage. Let's see. So more projectile count, more projectile accuracy. Add projectiles when stamina is full. Air slam, some other things. What is this? Block and spawn a damage-dealing whirlwind. On block, release a devastating blast. Sad part is I think I'm going to want to go Queepec, at least for a little while. Grab that one? Sure. Start getting them a bit of dash. A little bit of melee damage and range. I need your assistance with a critical matter, Wrangler. I was only a passenger on your ship. I was bound for Virio to oversee GenLife's work on advancing research on Voidling's DNA and examining the Legion. But that mission died with the team, and with it, the location of GenLife's secret facilities. However, Rachel spotted the shuttle that was meant to take me there, crashed on a small island. That wreck is our treasure map. Its navigation computer must have coordinates to GenLife's labs. There are secrets within that lab, and we need them if you want to tip the scales against the Legion. Secure that wreckage, Wrangler, and if you see Genbots wandering around, don't worry, they'll be useful if the Legion stirs trouble. I get the feeling I'm probably going to have to fight the bots, too. Okay, well, I've got the gold egg lad. I think I have to give him a shot. Okay. So how do I pick which mission I'm on? Oh, some guy called Michael here. Don't know. Maybe we're still kind of linear. Alright, we'll do one more mission, then call this video it. I just want to see how Frosty the Snow Buddy works. So, has an extra jump. Goofy Gland, Essence, and Vitality. So, I guess the question is, how does this guy attack? Ability details. So, Slush Gun. Stream of slow-moving projectiles lose accuracy over time and apply frostbite on hit. Fast projectile deals brief high-damage frostbite, puddle on impact. Claw, let it rain. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we have a decent amount. Right, and I can skip this animation. Just save me a little bit of time. I think this next mission is a survival. Like, just survive for a wave or 3. I'm not sure if I like the bulboids coming off this dude's back, but oh well. Holy shit, that does damage. Yeah, it seems like the bots got messed up. Damn. I almost don't need the... I almost don't need the essence damage. Music on this game is extremely good. Wave 3 out of 4, really? Already? Yeah, so the one killer on this guy is the projectile speed is rough. That's going to be tricky against quick enemies. Yeah, whoever did the composing for this really outdid themselves. This is like good listening music. Kind of stuff I think I'd happily put on just in the background while I'm working on other things. Automated Overseer. Get that guy. Ooh. Oh, that's fun. Yet, like I was saying, music, good stuff. Sorry about the big balls. Doesn't feel like Frostbite does the damage over time that I'm exactly looking for. That's okay. I'm curious about what this is like on harder difficulties. Ow. Not that curious. Because right now this is feeling like a very comfortable... It's you. There we go. Those guys have kind of shock nets that trap you. It's not the most pleasant. But yeah, it doesn't feel like the essence damage is super high. Buddy. So I'm not actually sure if going essence on Frosty the snow dude is the best. Oh, I'll get some more eggs too. Who knows, we might get lucky and find some more cool things. Oh, that was quick. I warned them their gen bots were poorly engineered. Predictably, the Legion adapted and rewired the whole operation. But we've finally secured the lab coordinates, though the challenge ahead will be far grander. The lab is now a fortress swarming with corrupted drones armed to the teeth. And you are hardly prepared, at least not to my standards. That's why you have the Wrangler rank system to ensure you're worthy of the next mission. Hatch more specimens, uncover additional genes, and strengthen your species connections. Show us you're worthy of the challenge ahead. And keep in mind that you'll face a serious genbot resistance at the lab. Spend your resources accordingly. Rachel's waiting for you in the command room. She has something to help you. Well, let's start by going down here. Because I got some eggs to open. Not many. I can't imagine it's going to be anything good, but if we get something new. We were getting some electric essence is the main thing. Ah, new buddy. Okay, open sanctuary. So we have a Carapin. Tenacious. Let's see, burst barf and explosive fling. And then another glick. I wonder if there's a way I can get rid of any of these at some point. Maybe. Well, do I want to try Carapin for a hot second? Sure. You know how, like, kangaroos are shockingly muscular? That's kind of what I'm getting from a number of these guys. Let's see. Okay, I was going to go here. Here's where I find out my character's been blocking the UI, like a critical part of UI this entire episode. I'll figure it out. Okay, so we have organic or cryo. Let's do organic. I haven't used organic. Well, do I? Do I bother? Maybe not. He's just a really basic lad. So, I think I preferred my Scorched. At least for now. The mutated one, the Snowplow, is an interesting idea. But tricky. What's this? Oh, Voidpedia. Tracks Voidling discoveries. Use it to track which genes you've collected and which you're missing. So, Queepec. Oh, so there's... Oh my god, there's a lot. Including a number of, like, gold ones. So, achievements... Missions with a Queepec, hatch 20 of them, bring them to max level, collect all evolutions. I wonder what max level is. And then genes. Damn. They put some thought into this. I wonder if they were originally trying to make like a spore thing and then said, so they made Dark Spore. And that's great. I love this. So, Leon voiced his apprehensions about the difficulty of the threat ahead. Getting a couple of Wrangler ranks should help you ease his concerns. Still, if we want you to climb that ladder, you'll need options to prove yourself, and any mission is an opportunity. So I'm granting you access to the Atlas Terminal. From now on, our next move's up to you. Even secondary missions matter. They'll help you improve your Voidlings, gather crucial resources, and purify the galaxy. From the Legion, bit by bit. You've earned it, just say the word, and I'll set our course. You call the shots now, Wrangler. Okay, so now I can pick which missions I want to do, including going back to old ones for those extra ranks. And it also tells me about stuff. So this one, complete. Also complete. Also complete. And we can also see for some of these what kind of wildlife we'll get egg-wise. So this one, for example, Queepec and Glick, but I'm still missing that one mutagen somewhere, and then I have to complete in less than 5 minutes. And then we also have these two, which I will do later. For now, at least, I think I'm going to leave this here and say that Voidling Bound is available on Steam now and is extremely good. I love Monster Collection games, but I like it when they mix things up, and this is like the most mixed up Monster Collection I think I've seen in a while. Very much, once again, I'm going to say kind of reminds me of Dark Sports, obviously not trying to be an ARPG, it's a third-person shooter. But it just has some elements of that, with a greater sense of like kind of variety and grinding and mixing and matching parts until you get exactly the creature you want, which I think is cool. But for now, I guess I might as well say if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.